when we put together the brand and we set out with some pretty lofty goals, which were to create trips to Las Vegas that wouldn't otherwise happen. So detractors, defectors, people who had been there and checked it off their list, or people who said, Vegas just isn't for me. And we did that by standing out in the sea of sameness, taking a point of view that we weren't trying to be something for everybody. In fact, our very first ad went up on social media and said, it's not for everyone. And it kind of freaked some people out because they said, how can you turn away people? But it's an aspirational place to go. And I think in hindsight, you know, you had a 21-year run that was started by the Mirage and Steve Wynn. And I think the end of that era happened just before the Cosmopolitan opened. And I like to think the Cosmopolitan will be seen as the start of the next era.
But do you run the risk that it's not going to be timeless? What you've created there is very edgy, is very trendy, and won't necessarily last.
Yeah, I think it's really resonated with people. So obviously our numbers are continuing. The trajectory is super strong, and it's accelerating. So when we look at our numbers, year one, which was 2011, we lost 25 million. Year two, we made 50 million. Last year, we made 106 million, and our trajectory is accelerating, like I said. So obviously it's resonating with people. It also is constantly evolving. So we're always doing new things. We added the Chelsea this year. We've done 80 concerts in there. We've done boxing in there. We have an artist studio which changes every few weeks. We have a new artist in residence. So there's always something different happening. We will stay current, because I think we're really in touch with our customers. Do
you run the risk, though, that even as successful as you could become, it's a drop in the bucket, given the kind of money Macau brings in?
Yeah, I think, you know, Macau is a phenomenally successful financial market, a casino market, and Singapore as well, but it's also not Las Vegas. And our business is growing. Our market is changing. We're in the 10 years that I've been there, and particularly in the last 2 years, the median age of customers has gone from 50 to 44. That's a seismic shift on 40 million visitors. And 40 million, which I think we'll do this year, is a high water mark for Las Vegas. More international, higher education level, younger, higher household income, and the mix of our market has changed. So it's a hyper-competitive market. There's always money coming into the market, and people are going after what we do, so we need to continue to lead the charge and stay current and stay contemporary. I think our owners are committed to doing that.
How has online gambling been successful for your business where it's been a failure to Atlantic City?
Yeah, I think it's incremental. It's a completely different experience than... I don't think online gaming would save us if we were dying, and I don't think online gaming is going to save Atlantic City. It's not a huge number. It's going to be $100 million, I think, in New Jersey, and you know that's not enough to save Atlantic City.
Can anything save AC?
You know, I think they need to focus on creating a destination there. You know,
okay, but haven't they been trying to do that
but seriously,
for 50 years?
If you think, I don't know, because I'm not working in Atlantic City. I don't know the market super well, but I certainly watch it from where I sit. And if you think about gaming, in America, there's now 38 or some number like that jurisdictions in America where you can gamble. You can go you can drive 90 minutes from anywhere you live in this country and play slots. So you're not traveling to Las Vegas to play slots or just to gamble. You're doing it because it's part of a great destination for entertainment, for dining, for shopping, for some of the greatest hotels in the world. And so unless you make those kind of changes in Atlantic City, why would you drive from Philadelphia if you can gamble closer to home?
How much does it hurt you that there are 38 jurisdictions where gambling is now legal?
Yeah, I think it's just changed the structure of our business. 10 years ago, Las Vegas Strip was probably 65% gaming and 35% non-gaming. Now it's 65% non-gaming and 35% gaming. So when it first happened, the proliferation of gaming, it helped people get exposed to it, and they would come to Las Vegas to do it. I think now people come to Las Vegas because they want to go to Las Vegas. It's just a great destination.
Do you support the potential legalization of sportsbooks across America? Because right now, going to Vegas for Final Four, March Madness. Those are huge weekends.
They are. March Madness is one of the most fun, especially that first weekend when everybody comes with their group that they went to school with to support their team.
From LA, from New York.
From all over. And so but I think of it as an amenity. When you look at the revenues that are driven by sports gaming, in Las Vegas, it's 1.7% or some number like that. It's less than 2% of total revenue, and that's less than total gaming revenue. And gaming revenue is less than half of the revenue, so it's less than 1% of the revenue. It's a fun thing to do. It's part of the Vegas experience. If they start having sports gambling in other jurisdictions, I don't think it makes any difference to us, quite frankly. People want to come to Las Vegas because it's a fun place to go, and sports gaming is just part of that whole experience.